Okay, I'm gonna make this quick. Harlow, just because you gay or whatever, that's your business. You don't have to explain nothing to nobody. Whatever you do, whoever you do it with, whatever you choose, that's your business, okay? When I grew up, I didn't grow up knowing anything about gays, lesbian, homosexual, nothing like that. Matter of fact, I grew up not even knowing about white and black. My grandparents didn't raise me that way. We didn't really raise about white and black people. All right? We raised up just do our job and work in that field, and that was what it was. So you don't have to explain yourself to nobody. Okay, so just do what you got to do, and whatever you choose to do, that's your business. You graduated, you went on to school, you got your education, and you did what you had to do. And whatever you chose to do on your personal life after, later years, that was your life. So, Harlem, don't listen to none of them. That's their favorite word to say, bipolar, schizophrenia, and all these things. They haven't even diagnosed you. They're not doctors and lawyers and psychologists, sociologists, and for them to sit there and diagnose you or something. They going about something. You say something. If you say something about an ass, the first thing they want to say, you bipolar. But they got the problem. Andrea, you are not the first woman to have babies as a single mother. You will not be the last mother, whether you white or black. There are a lot of women out here that have children that are not the baby's father, are not the child of the man that they're with. Don't feel bad or ashamed. Okay? There are women go out there cutting condoms just to get pregnant by a man so they can have some money. Another thing, they threw up in your face online about your child with the grandmama. Honey, I was raised by my grandparents. It doesn't matter if it was a paternal or maternal grandparent. Thank God that your child is with somebody they know and not in the streets, in orphanages, or in the shelter, or in foster home, waiting to be adopted. At least your child was adopted by their family. Okay? And your child gonna be all right. They mad because the child ain't with them. All right? And your child's gonna turn out good. They didn't have no right calling that lady or talking to that lady about nothing because they were not cops. They were not lawyers. They were not anything. What they did was, if it was Roxanne, she was a retired police officer. If it was Daryl, they called under specified name, claiming they was somebody important to your grandmother. And they pray, P-R-E-Y, pray, like a lion pray, on your grandma because she was older to get information. So what? Yeah, I was raised in the South, and I was raised by my grandparents, but I came to the city, and I lived in the city all my life. I've seen both worlds. But because I'm in the city, don't make me... and let me tell y'all right now, this is not a curtain on my head, okay? This is a real scarf, okay? So for the niggas on here, this is a real scarf. When I take my hair out, my hair's in a ponytail, and it's a scarf, all right? All right? This is a real scarf. So just to let you know, it's a real scarf on my hair. It's not a curtain. So I know the niggas on the trolls, niggas, that's right, I'm going to say niggas, are going to say something. That's right, me, stupid, ignorant person. And then with the white folks, they call you that because of slavery. Now, so Andrea, don't feel bad. You just go on. Whatever record you got, you got. So what? They got records too. They got problems too. The Bible said we all fall short of God's glory. If God could come down and see their life, the Bible said mark the perfect man. When they was in there talking about the woman, about her sexual affairs and different men. And Jesus told them, who will be the first to cast the first stone? Not one of them in that circle is casting the first stone about their lives. They're not going to talk about the lies that they ever told their parents. They're not going to talk about the different men that they were hanging with. They're not going to talk about all the sexual things that they did. They're not going to talk about the pornos that they watched. They're not going to talk about the checks that they wrote and bounced. They're not going to talk about the criminal stuff that they did in the law enforcement. They're not going to talk about that, but they're going to talk about your stuff. They're always finding fault about somebody else but besides themselves. So you say to them, like I say, I'm ugly, I'm black, I'm a monkey, I'm all these things. I'm just saying what you would say about me. You might talk about my teeth. That's fine. Dear God, I'm still here. And like Darryl tell me, you ain't nothing. I understand, when he did the play. But even after that play that he did with me, he still turned around. You ain't nothing. You ain't nobody. Negro, I am somebody. I'm a child of God. I've always been somebody. I was somebody before I met you. I was somebody before I even came on YouTube, Facebook, anything else. I've always been. And long before this even happened to me. I got pictures of mine to show that. So, listen. I ain't never had to go to the hospital to go get no bariatric surgery. I ain't never weighed no 600 pounds, okay? That's one thing. The most I ever weighed was 175. And you know why I do that? Because I take prednisone, which is a steroid, because of my autoimmune system, right? That's why. And it makes you hungry. So what I have to do is reverse my medicine so I can take it at night that I don't eat. I've never been over a size 16, all right? I wear somewhere 12 and 14 in pants, right? But because lately now, because of the medicine I'm taking, I've been a size 16. But I ain't never been over that, all right? You'll never see me that way, all right? So, let's talk about that, all right? All right, so, another thing. So, I'm just the TV because see my baby. Oh, you want to talk about my sorry dog? This is a Chihuahua, okay? I still got my other dog that you call with a little mutt. All right. Yeah, this the one you think is gonna think is a mutt too, right? All right, Negro. All right. So again, Miko, go on about your business. Do what you got to do, girl. Go and take your state exam. You can't take it. All right. Again. You just gonna have to. There's some rules that have been changed, and you have to take that state board all over again, the written test over before you take the platform exam, which means you would have to get a model to do the hair with. All right, I know because I took Barbara. All right, so Andrea, you do what you gotta do. Hartho, don't worry about it. All right. Now the next person I want to hear is let me see your transcript. Now, I told you when you apologized to me, I accepted your apology. I don't know whether you were genuine or real because Marcellus tried to bully somebody. Marcellus could not bully anybody but himself, okay? I learned a lot about Marcellus in the past few. He tried to learn about me. But let me explain something to you. Let me see your transcript of Marcellus. You could go and try to look up me. I got my records. And all I'm going to tell you is, yes, this is true. Yes, this is true. But there's some things that you try to doctor to say they're not true. I got my records. That's one thing. I don't need you to scare me. Because one thing about my family will tell you is my nickname is Nana, right? Oh, yeah, because they don't call me Denise. They call me Nana. So I'm from the South. Nana? You mean Nana? That's what they're going to say, Nana. So Nana saved all her papers, right? I got all my hospital bills. I got my medical records, right? I got everything. I got my Corey, my story, anything. Because when I ask for my records, and I think for my records, I got it. So when Roxanne tried to get anything about me, whatever she got, I got it. I got my credit. The only thing you see in my student loan. Yes, ma'am. I got that. It's $117,000. So you want that, Mark? Then you can go ahead and pay for it for me. All right. So let me explain something to you, right? I ain't never been arrested. I ain't never been in jail or prison. If I was, probably 30 days, right, for a ticket, right? All right. I got number of speeding tickets, right? All right. I still got my car and I still got my ID. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So now, next thing you want to talk about. All right. I've had worked. And what you doing at 50 years old or 60 years old as a CNA, I've done that. I've done that years. I've done it way in my 30s and my early 20s. All right? I've done that. At John E. Hardy Nursing Home, Johnny Hopper Hospital, Bayview Nursing Home. Yes, I did. I worked for Red Cross. I was a hospice worker because I work with patients that with AIDS and cancer people, right? Now the people that's going for COVID will be under hospital, considered hospital patients, right? If they're long term, right? Yes, ma'am. All right. Now, I did it all. The medical terminology I did with stage 4 bed sore people. That's the most people I work with anyway. So yes. So if you want to call me bipolar and all this stuff, honey, at least I know how to work with the patients. Right? All right. The next thing I want to say, let me see your transcript. You are wrong for getting doxing people addresses and phone number. You can get my address because all I'm gonna do is open my damn door for you. You and anybody else. I'm gonna say, come on in. You want some neck bones, some pigtail and fat? I have it for you. You want some gizzards too? I'll go in the freedom and throw it out for you. Yes, ma'am, I sure will. Come on in, because that's what we did in the South, right? We welcome you with open arms, right? And then if you think about coming to kick my ass, right? Like somebody said, like Christine Park, tell me she ain't for me, not too far from me or whatever, she gonna come and kick my ass. Baby, I stay at the 5 o'clock every morning, wait for her to come kick my ass. I told her I would strip butt bone nickel just for you to kick my ass. Oh yeah, see, I don't have to worry about you. Don't need no gun, no knife, no none of that. We do like to do back in the day at Nathan Court, we used to go, when the Paul Hams, when we grew up, we called the Paul Hams, that was the group, right? They used to come and they would tell me they're going to kick somebody's ass, come across that apartment over to the courtyard, and they wanted to kick asses. Them girls came out, including their brother, they came out kicking asses. All right, so again, let me see a transcript. You a school teacher. You don't have no right to be putting people. I don't care how loyal you are to Roxanne. You are not loyal to her because she's a retired police officer, so she puts out people information. She gives it to you, and because you are loyal, because they favor you, you will do it. You are a teacher. You work for the state. You do not do that because you don't know who else is watching. Some of your students, if you are a college professor, right, the 2 schools you work for are accredited, right? The board is watching that. The FBI is watching. The police is watching. Some of your students is watching, right? So they just wait for you to mess up and say something stupid out of the way. And they know that the minute you say something to them out of the way, the first thing you can say, well, I know your mama address. I know where you live at. I know where your daddy work at. See, they wait for you to say that. So now they can get you. They wait for you to mess up. So that's why you got to be careful about putting stuff out there that ain't none of your business. Your job is to teach your kids and do what you got to do as a professor. Or if you are a professor, as you try to play to be a professor, right? So let's talk about educated to education, right? Because I have mine, baby. All right? When you are accredited, in a school is accredited, right? Like old Baptist boy said, he's right. All it takes is one student. One student to bring down a whole damn house. One. It takes one to bring a whole damn house down. Right? And once they go down, you go down and your benefits go lost too. All right? So, don't be sitting there lying talking about the school told you that it was okay that you can do YouTube. Because most of the time what they do, they ask you, if do you have a YouTube page, you have a Facebook page, you have a Twitter page, right? They ask you if you got all those things, right? Because they want their count to your things, right? You didn't tell them everything. You didn't tell them that you were doxing people information like you did for Jimmy Battles and everybody else's stuff, or Andrea Gatson, or my stuff, or Miko business, or Larry Reed business. See, you didn't tell the school that. Let me see a transcript, Kimberly. So those of you that know the school that knows Kimberly, right? You didn't tell them the school that, and the board is not going to tell you. Right, the board, because they got to get funding. So I'm pretty sure they didn't say, oh, it's okay to get people information, address and phone numbers and stuff to put online. Because first thing they're going to want to know is, if you do that to us, you'll do that to them too. Yes, ma'am. Right? If things don't go your way, you're going to pull up somebody's information. Right? All right. So don't do that. I don't care how loyal. You could be loyal. You could be friends with people. You can laugh and talk with them and joke with them or go with them on different topics. But don't get yourself involved. If they want to know something, they inquire to ask us. All right? That's what they do. Or let them do it themselves. My sellers, I got quick for you. You don't know no pastor of mine. I keep telling your little bald head ass this. You've never seen me in no church. You never saw me at church. And yes, I do go to church. You don't know what church I'm affiliated with. Whatever lie you telling your trolls to make views, you are another liar. Right? Right. Now, any pastor that said they know me, they lied to you. They only know me. Matter of fact, they don't really actually know me. They only know when they see me come in that church and when I exit that church. That's all they can say. Or they might say, well, yes, she was on the financial board or she was on the choir. And that's it they're going to tell you. They're not going to tell you nothing more, nothing more. And if they do tell you anything more, they're liars and are on a pulpit. Because I never invited them for dinner. My parents don't invite them for dinner. My family talk about people when they leave out the door. That's how my family do. I don't care if you dressed up their birthday or look at that mint coat, look at their house or whatever. I know what I'm talking about. I know how my family are. All right? So, again, this is not a curtain on my head, okay? Just in case you're little ninjas, okay? This is a scarf. Let me just take it off so y'all niggas can see. All right? This is a scarf, okay? Just so y'all niggas can see. And no, my hair ain't together, okay? This is a scarf, Negro. It's a long scarf. Right? This is my hair. I got a head full of hair, Negro. A head full of hair. I am Cherokee and I got a head full of, and I am not nappy head. Unlike y'all niggas got to have that. I don't have to have straight and comb in my hair. All I got to do is braid my hair up and that's it. And I'm gone. All right? This is a scarf. This is not a curtain. All right? Y'all see this? This is a full scarf. All right? I got several of them. All right. All right, and I got a scarf full of, I got a head full of hair, all to my back, and my hair is thick. That's why I keep my hair braided because I have a head full of hair. All right, because I have a head full of hair. Yes, ma'am. When I go to wash it, it's a head full of hair. Now, again, Marcellus, stop telling people you know me because you don't. Stop telling people I'm bipolar because I'm not. You're not a doctor. You're not a psychologist. You're not a social worker. You're not a psychiatric doctor. You never diagnosed me. You never sat me in no chair. I'm just being real and straight up with you. I talk like a normal person, right? Okay. You just mad because you ain't getting no play. And I didn't send you no Puna. A picture of me to you. That's how that was. You got that picture of me from Daryl Moore. And it was a conversation between me and Daryl Moore. And then it went from there that Daryl sent a picture of me to you. That's how that went. I didn't send no picture all over the world for CBS and NBC. And the damn show didn't get to Charlie Baker or Marty Wash. It didn't go to CBS, NBC, all right? And Family Feud. All right. Because I watch TV all the time. All right? All right, Negroes? All right. So let's talk about this, okay? Let's get this straight. So you say you gonna talk to my pastor. Talk to my pastor. And I guarantee you your pastor, whoever you gonna get cussed out, right? Because my family gonna tell them what they coming over there for. Right? Right? Because they're not my pastors, all right? Now, any pastor that I do have, even if I do have a pastor or a minister that I look up to, I don't tell all my business with a pastor, all right? Like you do. Yeah. No. See, I go to church, I pay my tithe, my offering. If I'm in a part of a ministry, I'm part of a ministry, whether it's a choir or whatever. I sing on the choir, I pray, I'm on an accessory prayer or whatever I do. And when it's time to go home, it's time to go home. When I'm on the dance ministry, I do what I got to do and I go home. I'm like my granddad. My granddad was like this. My granddad got his blue Ford truck. If my grandmother wasn't ready, my granddad would pull off. So that's the way I was when I had my car. You wasn't ready, I'm gone. And then when church ended, benediction, I went home. So again, you don't know my pastors because no pastor don't sit down and talk to me or can say anything about me. Now, when they're going to do eulogy of me, the only thing they're going to say she was a good girl and, I've known her family for years and that's all. But as far as me having a relationship with them, no. It's one pastor that I did used to talk to, but I don't talk to him like that. I don't tell everything about my pastor. And I don't never advise nobody else to do that. So, whatever you go to tell a pastor about me showing a naked picture to Daryl Moore, and then Daryl sent it to you, honey, I'm going to just agree with him. I'm just going to agree with you. I'm just going to say, yeah, Pastor, I did send it. I'm a grown woman. I'm not no child. I ain't no 10 years old or 15 years old. Yes, I did send it. He sent a picture of his penis to me, right? So I sent him a picture of my puna to him, and then he didn't show, and there Marcella did not tell you about. He won't tell you about a certain text message that Daryl got from with me, but he didn't show the whole text conversation. That's what I'm gonna tell my so-called pastor. So if you want to tell anything, cause I got a motive mouth, so I tell everything. That's one thing my family will tell you about me. Nana got a motive mouth. Nana tell her own damn self. Oh yeah, Nana tell all her business. So yeah, I'm gonna tell when I got my period, when I didn't have my period, when the day I had my surgery, my hysterectomy, all of that. See, I wasn't trying to get with no man to make a baby because I done had two tumors and a cyst removed and a hysterectomy. Got all my products removed, okay? Yeah, okay. And I'm too old anyway to buy some babies. Anyway, yeah, okay. So like I said again, Daryl, you need to just go and do your platform, do what you need to do, and stop trying to hurt people, and stop trying to hurt women. Every woman ain't about trying to get with you, right? And I wasn't mad trying to get with you because you couldn't get me pregnant no way because I had no babies to give you, right? And far as your money, honey, with the job that you got, honey, I done that job already. I've been done that job. I did that in my early 20s, all right? Yes, ma'am. All right, so, and far as hold on. I'm trying to get it together. As far as let me see a transcript, you are a teacher. You ain't got no business. You getting money from the benefit from the state. You ain't got no business messing with these people with that mess. It's okay to laugh and joke and have fun, but when it comes to people's lives, you got to leave that thing alone. When it comes to people's lives, leave it alone. Don't get yourself caught up in that. You can be nice, you can have fun, you can laugh, whatever, but don't get caught up with that because you don't know who's watching these YouTube things. You don't even know who's watching your Facebook. Cops are watching them. That's why they said on YouTube, is it for children? They asked you that, is it for children content? And some of you always say, no, it's not for children content, but they watches that anyway. Because why? Kids, let me tell you, kids will wait until their mamas go to bed. Teenagers will wait till their mamas and daddies go to bed, and they will log on their parents' account. That's right. They will log onto their parents' account, and then they will read everything that's going on with grown people. That's why kids act so grown today. So don't get caught up with that, right? Because it could be your students be listening to that and going back and telling stuff. So the best thing you need to do is just teach your kid that so-called that history that you need to be teaching them. But first, you need to learn history yourself. So I love y'all. Have a good day. And like I said, don't come after me because I'm not trying to come after nobody. All I'm just doing is make some sense. Leave Miko alone and let Miko do her thing. And whatever Miko do. All right? All right. And let me see, Roxanne, you stay out of that. All right? Now, you stay out of that now. Now, if you want to now, I'll give you my phone number, and you can talk to me like a woman to woman, right? But don't call me threatening now. Don't call threaten me, because I'm going to tape my whole phone. I got 2 phones, and I'm just going to tape everything you say. Okay, I know my Miranda rights. Yeah, I do know that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I do know it. So, and I'm going to let the police department know who you are and where you at. And I'm going to let them know that you're a retired police officer. Oh, yeah, I'm going to let them know that you bullying people. Okay? FBI's already been in your house once. Now, just leave Miko alone. Leave Andrea Gaps alone. Leave Hawthorne alone, or any woman alone. Just do some crafts or puzzles or Sudoku or chess or something. Talk about what's going on now or how we can make the world better that Trump not doing. Talk about stuff like that. I'd rather you all talk like that than anything else. All right? How we can get together as black people and come together in unity. Anything else? If you want to talk about my teeth or anything else on it, more power to you. Because I'm going to tell you and your trolls. If you see something on me you don't like, my scarves, my hair, my door is open to y'all to come and do it. For free. Yeah, because I tell my neighbors, I'm getting some new clothes, some new shoes. I'm getting some new furniture in my house because I'm making boxes packed up because when somebody told my house was raggedy and ain't never been in my house, I'm getting a 60-inch teacher from all of y'all. See all that donation y'all be sending? You can send to my cash app, $ UMass 2025, and donate it to me. Oh, and when you send that, one more thing I want to say. For y'all Negroes that sit there and said I sent Daryl Moore some money, I sent him $5. Yes, I did. $5. Right? That's what I sent. All right? I got proof on my cash app what I sent. My family tell you quick. Nana don't give out no money. When Nana do give, Nana give when spend on herself first. Yeah, okay, so I love y'all. Be nice and stop treating people wrong. Treat people like you want to be treated. And stop talking about people. Because none of us are no better than the other. All right? Stop that.